Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone's having a fantastic Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. Yeah, I've had a great Mother's Day. I'm blessed. Just wanted to do a quick vlog about a little bit about motherhood. I'm not going to bore everybody. I just wanted to let you know, mums out there who are, you might be a single mother, or you might be an adopted mother. You might be someone's adopted mother. You could be a foster parent. Or, maybe you had your child when you were young. Maybe, you've had your struggles and you've got your child back after a lot of issues. My point is, no matter how you got to be a mum, whether you were separated or whichever, just remember, for the mums out there who are taking care of their children, regardless of your situation, whether you're single or not, or whichever, whatever your partnership, I just want to say, keep doing what you're doing. I know that, as a parent, especially as a mum myself, we sometimes question what we're doing, if we're doing the right thing for our kids. Sometimes we get so fed up or stressed out with situations, and we might shout or snap, and just not snap in a bad way but we might go a bit crazy up here, but yeah, just remember that we're all doing our best. There's no perfect parenting book. We only learn from our experience. We only learn from our parents, people around us. We don't know exactly how to do everything properly. There's no correct way of doing everything properly. We just do what we can. You just learn every day. I know sometimes myself, I look at my kids and I think, these are my kids. How? Where did they? Well, I know where they're came from, but I'm thinking, sometimes I'm still like, I can't believe I'm a parent now. I still feel like a child myself. But yeah, have fun with your kids. I know it's easy for me to say, it's easy for everyone to say, have fun with your children, but we spend so much of our lives being busy, earning money and working, and I'm not saying having goals isn't a good thing, and I'm not saying working towards those goals puts you off children. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that, don't miss these moments when your children are young, because before you know it, there will be teenagers, or going to college, whichever they decide to do, whatever they want to do. And I think you're going to miss those moments where they came to you, when they were glued to you and calling you all the time, and wanting your hugs and your kisses. I mean, even me, sometimes my daughter, I say she's like a glue stick, because she's always wanting hugs, and sometimes it's just not the best time, because I've got uni and stuff. So but I do take in those times as well. I do, hold back a bit, reflect onto myself, and say, if uni's taught me anything, it's to reflect. Taught me other things as well, but on this subject, it's to really take in those moments with your children, make memories with them, because when the kids are older, they're going to come to you if they need you, or they won't. I'm not saying you're a bad parent if they don't come to you. Maybe you've given them the confidence to be independent, which is great. That's the sign of a good parent, I guess, as I've researched a little bit. Secure attachment, as they call it. But yeah, like I said, it just depends on how you go about your own little way of being a parent. If you do feel overwhelmed at times, don't be ashamed of it. It happens, We don't always talk about it. I think a lot of parents don't talk about it. A lot of mums don't talk about it, because they're afraid of being judged by other mums. They're afraid of feeling like a failure, or they're not being the typical mum that tradition or society tells us we're being. But like I said, we're only people ourselves. We're only human. And we do need our own break. We need that time to just, so don't be, if you're in a closet crying, cry, If you want to snack. Anything that gets you through the day, do it. Because at the end of the day, if you're not okay up here and in here, you can't give your full self to your children. You can't, you need to be yourself not the best self, because I don't think that's possible sometimes because you have so much things going on in life, but be what you can, take care of yourself. It's not a bad thing to want to take care of yourself. Some people think it's selfish. There's a difference between being selfish and then just taking care of yourself for your own needs, your own health, and for your family, and we need to take care of ourselves because, I'm not saying that, again, without mums people wouldn't survive or people wouldn't manage. Of course they would. But for families that have got family, single parents, or, it's like a balanced situation with parenthood, mum and dad, any situation, even dads, you need to have your moment to yourself. You need that space, anybody who's got kids will know sometimes, it can be chaotic. You can have the greatest day and then you can have the worst days, and you can have days when you just think, oh my god, I want to go back to bed and I just want to put the kids away into bed and just close the door and go under the quilt or something. And having a day like that, yeah, it happens, don't be ashamed of it. There's a lot of people out there who judge, and I don't like that because everyone's situation is different. Everyone's situation is different from their influences, who brought them up, how they got brought up, their history, how they see other people bringing up their kids, the advice they get from their friends. Everything is different with everybody. Children are different. If you've got a child who is just being cheeky or going through phases, that's much different to a child who's special needs. Way different. And even having a special needs child, again, you've got many different categories, many different situations of special needs. So, yeah, like I was saying, my point is basically is, don't judge mums, don't judge dads as well, but for now, this is Mother's Day. Don't judge parents, don't judge mums, how they are with kids. If you see them shouting at the kids, don't just assume, you're overwhelmed, you shouldn't have had children, you're not ready for it, because you don't know what that situation, you don't know what they're going through. I'm not trying to make this vlog sad, I'm just being realistic. A lot of mums, they're too ashamed or too shy or embarrassed to admit if they have depression or struggles, because like I said, some people consider it as you're not doing well. You're not doing well as a parent, or you're letting people down. You're letting yourself down as a mum. You're letting your kids down. You weren't prepared. Blah, 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 blah. Don't judge. I've seen a lot of that going around with myself and my own kids, where, kids are shouting in the shop. They're tired and the parent just looks so embarrassed, and there's other people looking at them with judging faces. I don't. I just, I make a joke with them. I will say to them, I don't like shopping either, or, have you had a bad day too? I just joke it off because people have enough issues going on. You just don't know how their week's been going, never mind their day. There might be something going on at home, family, financially, business-wise, work-wise. You just don't know. I'm not saying it's all negative all the time, but, we're too quick to judge, a lot of people are. That's why I think we're too quick to judge. But yeah, and I also wanted to say, which I touched on earlier, no matter how you came about to be a mum, whether it's be fostering, adoption, single parenthood, surrogacy, it doesn't not make you any less than a mum. Just because that baby didn't come out of you, it doesn't make you any less than a mum. What makes you a mum is how you care for your child, being there for them, advising them, clothing them, feeding them, bathing them, loving them, taking care of that child. Yeah, blood's thicker than water, and obviously blood of a child is there as well to make you a proper mum, but I reword that as well. You can have a child, but doesn't necessarily mean you are taking care of that child, or you want that child even. Like I said, again, different situations happen. So yeah, if you have a child, naturally or not, whichever way you got that child, be proud of the fact that you're a parent. You've been given that gift, that blessing. I feel so blessed that I have children, even though, yeah, they drive me mad sometimes. We all know that we go through that. Because I've been through, I've had the worst of it. I've not the worst, but I've experienced miscarriage in my first child. So technically I should have 4, I guess. But anyway, and again, miscarriage is not talked about enough. There's a lot of stigma about it, a lot of taboo about it, and I don't think, everyone teaches you about sex and about how to make a baby, being safe and stuff like that. They don't tell you about, well, they didn't tell me about, having the child and the pain it'll be, and, suffering a miscarriage, the after stuff of the birth, it's all just the pregnancy and being safe and taking care of the baby afterwards. There are so many details that I missed out, which I experienced in all 3 of my children. So, yeah, like I say, being a parent is tough. I know those mothers go through a lot. I'm not saying dads don't go through a lot, but like I said, this is Mother's Day. So yeah, like I said, be proud of what you're doing, because we go through a lot. And, like I said, there's different situations with every person. If you haven't experienced a miscarriage, you might have experienced, other. I won't go into detail because it might upset anybody that might watch it, but loss of, later on. And that, again, that's just even more, well, not maybe even more, but even the same, it's sensitive and it's not nice to think about. So yeah, once again, I don't want to sound sad, but yeah, any parent out there, just do what you're doing. Try, just keep going. You might, if you have a day or a week where you just can't manage, don't be ashamed of it. Just take each day as you can. Some parents or mums go through long month episodes where they're just not themselves. You might put the TV on for the kids because you want to go cry. Do it. It doesn't make you any less than a mum. All you're doing is making sure your kids don't see it, and that is strong. It's strong for you to do that, because it's not nice when your children see you crying. That will make you feel even worse than what it is to just let them watch TV. If you haven't got a lot of money and you're buying loads of microwave dinners or whichever, pasta all the time, good. You're feeding your children. Well done. You've got food in their bellies, If you're skipping meals or, saving on electric or whichever, just to, you might go through all day without no gas or electric just to have that extra for when the kids get home. Well done. Good on you. It's not an ideal situation, but you know what? You're doing your damn best for your child. And honest to God, you need a medal for that. Parenthood is a never-ending journey, and it's full of many twists and turns, struggles, challenges, but also a lot of lovely memories, lovely, moment making, basically. Like I said, I feel so blessed that I've been given children. I've been able to have children, because I know a lot of people go through IVF or other issues, so obviously, like I said, to have children, and that can be a lot of stress on you. Some people, keep trying for months and months to have kids and start losing hope because they're not getting anywhere. But just, I know it's easy for me to say, but trust me, don't pressure yourself, because your body will do it when it's ready. And the last thing you need is your body being overwhelmed to have a baby. Let it just relax. It take you a year, 2 years, 3 years. It doesn't matter. It'll be worth the wait. Yeah? And you'll be thinking about the sleepless nights. Don't get me started on that. But yeah. So, it's just a big thing, a big message on this vlog right now. I'm really sorry if this sounds really sad. I don't mean it to be. I just want to say, parents, mums, you're doing a great job, and be proud of yourself. If you have a daughter, you're showing them how strong a woman can be. If you have a son, you're giving them the idea of what kind of woman they should aim to be with, basically, if that makes any sense, respectful of women and how they can be strong, but yeah. So once again, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And take care of yourself, take care of your children, and take care of your family. And like I said, if you need the time out, just take it. If you need to scream into a pillow, do it. You need a snack, do it. Don't be ashamed, okay? And don't feel like a failure. Just because other mums might look like they have their crap together, you don't know their life. When they go home, they might be breaking down, And people out there, don't judge unless you know. And even if you do know, help. Don't judge. There's enough judgment out there. We need more people helping and, giving positive motivational thoughts. Okay? So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this channel. I will be posting soon a video of me celebrating Mother's Day today. Somewhere that we went as a family. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like it and subscribe, and comment down below anything you might like to talk about, or if you need any advice or support, let me know, and I'll try and link below some support places where they can advise you and give you the help you might need if you're struggling. But yeah, happy Mother's Day again, and I hope you all have a great day. I hope you've been spoiled, and like I said before, keep being you, because that's all you can do. If you're going to impress anybody, you need to impress yourself first. You need to, take care of number one, because at the end of the day, yes, your kids are number one, but health-wise, and to keep those kids okay, keeping them good, or bring them up basically, you need to be okay. Okay? Alright. So yeah. Bye guys. Thanks for listening again. See you later.